We are live.
That is it. Hey, everybody. Spider here, of course, being joined by David Longoria. My man, what's up, brother?
Let's go.
How are you doing, man?
Yes, man. Good evening. Good,
Good
good. Good
evening,
morning.
bro.
Good morning.
I know
Good
it's
afternoon. Jeez, man.
I don't
It's a
even know
lot
what today
going
is,
on.
but
Uh-uh.
man,
Yeah.
we are here, brother. Of course, we're here at the Combat Social Club, man. As you can see, man, I'm right in front of your door. I'm waiting for you to. I've been knocking for like 30 minutes, man. Let me in, brother.
Yes.
But bro, of course we're gonna do the intro, man. This is gonna be what we decided was basically we're gonna be using tacos and takedowns. That's gonna be our platform
Hmm.
for our shows as far as plugging in what's going on, not just in the sport, but with ourselves, as far as every day. We are here in San Antonio, man. And real quick, man. I mean, of course, I'm in front of your door, but what is the physical address for this location?
8418 Broadway. So we're gonna be, and when you pull up to it, it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to move, bro. Uh, yeah, 8418 Broadway. There's Caliber Collision. You'll see that facing Broadway, and then we're over there in the back. We're
Right. Right.
directly behind, same building, just right behind uh, uh, Caliber Collision.
And of course, there's a big mural up front. I mean, I wanted a mural myself, but
Hmm.
they decided to go with that bunny.
Yeah, yeah. I spoke up for you, man. I was hoping you get what you wanted, man. But maybe we can work something out.
There you go, brother. I'll take it, man. We'll put Bat Spider or something. We'll work out something. I think you froze on me, man. Are
All
you
right,
still there?
man. We're gonna try right here and see how this goes.
No, bueno, brother.
We should have figured that out already. All right, how's
No,
that,
this
dude?
is just, I mean, we're using our phones right now, man. So, of course, it's going to be a little edgy. The
Mm,
platform, I mean, where you're at right
yes.
now, you're actually at the other location. I mean, that's the other spot here in the same location, man.
Yeah, yeah. So we have two locations. I'm actually right in front of. There's like a Dungeons and Dragons uh, little spot here that Fridays and Saturdays they're pretty busy. They got a lot going on Friday, Saturday. They come in, they show up with the Whataburger, and they're here all night, man. So, and then we have a more cycling studio right here, and
Yeah.
we're trying to can kind of cross pollinate. We've already had a athlete of ours go in there and cut some weight, so super friendly, man. We're just trying to get our feet wet with each other, and looking forward to doing some business with each other.
No, no, for sure, man. And of course, I mean, right now you guys are still setting up. We heard a little banging in the background. Your boys out there getting things done, getting ready for
Hmm.
the grand finale, right? I mean, the grand opening.
Yes, yeah, man. We're gonna be like.
And I lost him. Hold on, guys. Of course, this is just a test run, so don't get it twisted. As soon as he jumps back on, we'll keep going. But of course, I mean, I am here. I am here at the front of the location. And let me turn it off. But as soon as he jumps on, I mean, we'll get this thing going. And it's just basically intro. We're going to be using tacos and takedowns. That's going to be our segment. Myself, Coach David Longoria, owner, head coach at the Combat Social Club, of course. But once we get this going, the studio itself is going to be in the room that he's actually going towards. It's going to be the front of the building. For those, like you said, it's at the corner of Broadway and 410. There's a Whataburger right in front of us, which I'll probably hit up on the way home. But for sure, man. I mean, he's gonna have classes. He's gonna have morning class, noon class, evening class. Brazilian jiu-jitsu, grappling related, emphasizing MMA classes as they come. They're still progressing. And once everything's ready to go, go ahead and have the grand opening. We'll go ahead and have it ready. But Yeah, I forgot I'm doing this off my personal phone, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. But for those joining in, of course, Coach, David Longoria, man, I've known that guy for a good while. Been years, we used to be on opposite teams back in the day, competing amongst each other. I never got to roll with the guy, but it'll come, and once that works out, then we'll get it situated. But for those watching, of course, man, we're going to be, once Coach David gets logged back on, man, he's actually got bumped off. We're doing this off our phone. We're both on location. I didn't bring my laptop because I didn't know as far as the internet service, but we just wanted to plug this in, let everybody know, as far as the location for the studio. Looking forward to it, man. I mean, it's going to be interesting, exciting. We're going to be plugging in different, when it comes to the Fight Card podcast, of course, we're going to be inviting guest. Oh, here we go. Let me get him back on there. There you go, brother. Got you. I got you. And we're a
I knew I
go.
should have. Mhm. I
There
knew
you
I should have come
go,
outside to begin with, man. Yes, dude. Yeah, it's all that cinder block and all the metal and yeah. So yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
bro. No, for sure, man. I was just letting everybody know, man. I mean, right now this is just a test run. We're gonna plug this in. The segment that we're gonna be
Mhm.
using, of course, is gonna be tacos and takedowns. So we're gonna be looking for from some taco
Yes.
sponsors, in due time, get
Uh huh.
people on this. But yeah, bro. I mean, of course, you're outside the facility, man. How is it out there, man? I know it's nice
Yeah.
and cool earlier.
Man, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day outside, man. I've been loving the weather. Yes, like you said, it's pretty cold inside because all that the cinder block and all that steel is all still cold. But yeah, it's pretty cool inside. But out here, man, it's very nice. The sun's out, clouds are out, so very good. We've had a couple of people stop by already today.
Yeah,
We had a student just pull up. He was like, "Hey, what's going on?" I was like, "Oh shit, what are you doing here?" So it was
yeah,
great to see. We had a visitor come through yesterday. So we're not even technically we're not even open, but
right.
man, people are they want to know. They want to know. So tomorrow we're gonna start having like uh, classes. So we'll have an early bird and an evening class.
Nice.
The black belt that I'm looking to bring on for the lunchtime class, I'll be reaching out to him, and we'll be figuring something out, like a start date for him.
Right.
But yeah, man, super exciting. We got a lot of construction going on. So if your listeners hear something pounding and drilling in the background, then we got Jason Mazer. Jason Mazer, actually, he's the guy that has moved those stairs and building that deck.
Yeah, bro.
I just asked him, hey man, you think you can come and put some eyes on this staircase? Just tell me what I'm looking at as far as like cost. And man, he just stuck around and just has been doing it. So he's been super helpful and supportive of us and what we're doing. If you're trying to get some work done, some carpentry work, his
Yeah.
name is Jason Mazer. Phone number is 210-241-9872. Uh, so yeah, man. So we're looking we're looking good in there, dude. It's a mess, a lot of sawdust there, man, but it's beautiful. And then I got those mats on loan from Professor Jason Yarrington. So uh, again, to him, thank you for everything. So
Oh, for sure, man. And I know the last time we were talking, I mean, hopefully having the guy
mhm.
on. I know he's a busy guy, but maybe we'll have him on and just have us, break down a few things, man. I mean, the guy definitely is a
Yes,
business guy. He's been in the sport for years. So, I'd be interested to pick his brain a
hmm
little bit, see what he's willing to talk about, plugging this in as far as not just the sport, but, on the business aspect.
yeah, yeah. Same here. Yeah, he's not only my jujitsu mentor, but he's also my one of my business mentors. When I opened Combat Social Club, uh, or when I started looking for spots, I wanted to follow his business model.
Yeah.
So we were pretty. I really tried to follow it to a T. We kind of had to switch some things up because you know, 3,500, 5,000 square foot, that's a lot to ask, right now for me. So we went ahead and pivoted. and got us a nice little 1,200. Actually, about like at right at 2,200 square foot all together. You know.
No, no, for sure, man. And of course, I mean, the fact, you know, the staircase already moved. So just walking in today, I mean, I noticed the difference, the big difference. And it's starting to look good, man. I mean, I know you guys are still picking at it, bro, but I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's starting to build up. And, you know, when it's ready to go, I mean, people are going to be, you know, they're going to be, I don't want
Hmm.
to say they're going to be shocked, but they're going to be like, wow, dude, okay, this is the before and after, you know?
Right. It's super impressive. Yeah. People. A student just came by today. Was like, oh wow, you know, yeah, I seen it the way it was, and landlord's cool. Landlord's super cool. He's like, yeah, man, go ahead. And so we're in a good spot with good people and surrounded by some good business. You know.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. A lot of traffic, bro. I mean,
Hmm.
just right here, you know, we were standing outside earlier where you're
Hmm.
at, and just the traffic alone, you know, it's a lot of traffic
Hmm.
out there, man. So once you know, get the banners up or get the signs up just for people to know that you guys are here. You know, it's only a matter
Hmm.
of time, man.
Yeah. I just picked up my vinyl cutter, so like right above your head, we can see Combat Social Club. I had to put it on there because there's nothing on the doors yet, so I want to let people know, knock here, right? Uh,
Yeah, be bothering your neighbors, man. And of course, you got a lot of business owners here too, man, which makes it even more interesting because, of course, you know, um,
yeah.
their customers are going to see you and vice versa. You know, it's a bookstore. There's you know fitness. There's a bunch of stuff going on, and you know, it makes good.
Hmm.
Bro. It makes for a good home.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited about getting some of these like signs and banners up. You know, I think that's going to really help us out a lot. Right now, we're probably at, you know, I counted last night and, you know, super grateful. Fingers crossed. We have like 14, 13 verbal commitments, you know. We
Yeah,
haven't started taking monthly payments yet, but that'll probably be by the end of the week, you know.
nice, man. You see, man, and of course, I mean, you were talking about the classes available. You are going to have the morning class, lunch, and basically dinner, man. But what time frame are you looking at?
So the morning class will probably get 5:45. I'm thinking 5:45. So here I'm going to have a little bit of a different take, right?
Right.
So I'm going to run about hour, 20-minute classes, hour, 15-minute classes. And what I'd like to do is, because it takes a while to get through like a proper drill, a proper technique, and kind of hone those. I like to put some judo in there, some wrestling in there, and some jujitsu in there. Um, and so with these hour, 20-minute classes, I want everybody to know, all the students already know that if you can't make it on time, life is life. Everybody has jobs. Everybody has kids. Every, e- Everybody's kids has things at school. So, you know, if you got to show up late or if you have to leave early, we do not have a problem with that. We totally understand that's life, you know. So just so everybody's, just so that we're clear, these longer classes, you don't have to stay for the whole thing, and you don't have to show up at the beginning. You can come
Right,
in late, leave early, within reason. You know,
right,
uh,
right.
yeah. Please don't just show up to roll. You know what I mean? Yeah. But but we'll have morning. We're gonna have morning, and then in the evening we'll be starting at 6:30,
Right.
and then the lunchtime class that's still kind of like not too sure. I got to get with the black belt, Mr. Fior, and then we can go from there.
Nice, man. No, no, for sure. And
Hmm. Hmm.
of course, the evening class, man. I mean, what are you looking at, man? I mean, what time frame is that one going to be?
It'll be 6:30, 6:30 p.m. We'll run a little long. We should run maybe 7:45 or so. Looking to get these also with the kids. Uh, Excuse me.
No, you got it. You
Yeah,
good?
we'll be starting off kids classes.
I know, man. I'm using my phone too, so earlier everybody kept calling, bro. Yeah, perfect
Mm.
timing, bro.
No, I was trying to. Yeah, but yeah, dude. The kids classes will kick off somewhat soon.
Right. And of course, man, I mean, when it comes to, I mean, you were talking about mixing a little bit of judo, wrestling. I mean, it is going to be a grappling.
Yes.
As far as the classes are going to be, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, grappling. I mean, you're going to have MMA as far as classes as well. So is that kind of like why you're going to be implementing different takedowns, different throws, different counters? I think I lost him. Hold on, guys. Let me get him back on. And I'll bring him back on real quick. I think I got him on here. Like I said, I mean, right now this is just a little test run, so we're just trying to get.
I'm gonna come in here, bro, okay?
That one, no, boom.
Good.
Yeah, bro. Boom. Let me put it up here.
Yes.
And bro, but yeah, man. I mean, of course, the platform itself, man, it is going to be tackles and takedown too. So when it comes to what we're going to be doing, we're going to be having fun with this. We're going to make it comfortable, inviting. I mean, just like the school. I mean, the name itself, man. I keep telling people that I know as far as the name, and they're like, man, they like it. It has a nice little, welcoming tone to it, man. So I mean, that's basically what your intentions, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah. I think, shoot, man, we have, I was kind of looking at it like this. I never, I want to do good business, right?
Yeah.
And I want to succeed and everything like that. And I was thinking, man, you know what? I don't recall McDonald's ever winning like a hamburger contest, right?
Yeah.
But they do good business, right?
Yeah.
So kind of maybe, I'm not a world champ. I'm not an 8-time world champ. I'm not a, really, I'm just a guy that's good at teaching jiu-jitsu, so basically that's kind of my take and my approach to it. Yeah.
You say you weren't an 8-time world champ. What about spelling bee champ? Were you ever a spelling bee champ?
Definitely not.
Yeah, same here. I didn't do that either, man. No, but of course, guys, I mean, we are here, man. We are on location, like I said, the facility itself is good. Fairway, being a masterpiece. I've been doing a great job getting it going. Yeah, you got the cool shit going on there, bro. And you know what? And this is the platform too, because with the other video, it's going to be a full format. So we're going to get the full lens. And right now, I tried turning the phone sideways and it still cuts it short. But yeah, no, but I mean, of course, I mean, we talked about the classes themselves. As far as experience, man, I mean, what are you looking at? Are you looking from beginner to novice to?
Yeah. So we compete. We do have a competitive team, but that's not going to be the end all be all. We do want to, I made a sign last night's beginners and competition jiu-jitsu. So I want people who don't know what's going on, who's never tried anything like this, no experience, 50-something years old. I want them to feel like, yeah, I'm going to go in and learn some basic jiu-jitsu, basic grappling. And then also we want to attract competitors. We have we have something that we do with our competitors where we sponsor them. We take at a significantly discounted rate, because dude, paying for training, that costs money, and then paying to compete, that costs money. Paying for gas and food to do that costs money. So we kind of want to take it. We want to make it easier and give the athlete a little more breathing room as far as
I like that, man. Oh yeah, they don't have to like eat the whole tag right away, man. I mean, it's gonna be an option, and yeah, but like you said, I mean, because even just starting to get to, you're like, okay, you know what, you need a gi, you need equipment, set time away, and of course, the Bang Daily Adco ain't gonna pay itself, man, for all those aches and pains, So of course, you want to get those in.
Another thing is that whatever gi you have or garb you have, we don't care. There's an patch. Some other school that's not in it, just show up. You know what I mean? A lot of times we get that's a private. Other than how much is it? That's the next question. Is like, hey, can I wear my school? Like, yes, dude. And we don't, not that we don't care, but we understand.
Oh yeah, they invested so much money in something, and it's like, hey man, I hate to go give it away or drop it off at Goodwill or something. That's cool, man. And then let me ask you, I mean, for those that start off, I mean, I think you had mentioned in the last one that you might have, as far as loaners, you might have a beach shop or
Sure. Well, we got a couple of loaners, like full on geese, but we have key tops. If we don't, man, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. We're probably gonna also something me and Coach Ty was doing was that like maybe his fundamentals geek class had like 3 people, and then say like my no geek class had 4, right? Like we just combined our classes, and what we did was like, okay, just for instance, this armbar from guard, well in a gi, armbar from guard sounds like this, and it looks like this. In no gi, an armbar sounds and looks like this, like that. So the students really got up to that, and it was like, oh, what are we doing? Like, so then people just started showing up and just taking their jacket off, putting their gear on, and like getting, go no gear. And so it was really, I've never seen anything like that, and we really enjoyed doing that. That was really cool, man. Kind of a learning experience as far, and so that's kind of.
I like it, man. No, because it's a like situation. If you're defending yourself, say you get attacked, and you happen to have a long sleeve shirt on, and they try to use it against you, you can kind of, okay, you know what, this is what I can or cannot do, or vice versa. So that's actually pretty realistic.
So we're probably gonna implement a little bit of that.
Nice,
we'll have that hour 20-minute class to do that. And to be able to like. An hour, dude, is just sometimes not long enough.
No, it goes by quick, man.
Mm-hmm. It goes by quick, and it's like, oh shit, I'm behind. All right, guys, work break. We got
100 push-ups. No, you know what, though, man? I will say this, but back when we were talking about garage days earlier, and I was teaching out of a garage, man, and I was at private, and one of the guys was like, hey, man, jiu-jitsu's pretty good, and I said, yeah, man, that's what I like it, on the ground, and he was like, hey, man, well, what if you're swimming and you get in a confrontation in the swimming pool, like, how's jiu-jitsu gonna help you? And I was just like, wow, dude, like it opened my eyes because I was like, well, you know what, how is it gonna help me? Like as far as like I can't get on my gun, you know what I mean? Like we're in water and you're gonna drown. So it kind of made me realize like, you know what, man, like there's a lot more holds on here that you can hold somebody, detain them or submissions, counters. I said, but it's like one of those things that maybe like it kind of helped me evolve because I was like, man, I want to learn how this is going to work in the water, or vice versa, man.
So this summer we're going to be starting classes in the pool.
There you go, man.
Right here.
Everybody,
ideas, partner.
Start rolling. Start rolling, man.
Take a deep breath, grab your partner,
there you go, man.
Get underwater.
Hold your nose. Let's go. Yeah, man. Like you see, I mean, the gi, no gi. I mean, I've said it before. Having gone to a seminar with Professor Carlos Machado years back, and him saying like, hey, it's best of both worlds, man. Learn both. Learn gi and no gi. So, of course.
So me and Ty, man, we had a good time doing that because that engaged our brain too. That got us like, well, how do you translate Greek to Latin, Latin to Greek? Pretty cool. It's cool shit.
Oh yeah, bro. And of course, man. I mean, like you said, like, we never stop learning. I mean, guys that are out there, second degree, third degree. I mean, they're learning every day, man. And it always leads me to this one story I read with Enzo Gracie. He was saying that he was teaching class one day, and one of his white belts, he was like, hey, what if I did this? And he was just like, he had never seen that. And he was like, man, you know what? I like it. And he started using it. And it was just like, I mean, it makes you realize that, you know what? I mean, the simplest things can be the better things, man. I mean, everybody wants to learn the flying armbar and flying triangle, but it's like, bro, like, keep it simple. And then a lot of times it's gonna work. You don't have to be extreme and, start doing all this crazy high flying stuff, man.
Yeah. Did you tell the tacos and takedowns?
Yes, bro, tacos and takedowns, man. So of course we're gonna be using that platform to for ourselves, to be able to like talk shop and talk, drills, talk tacos, of course.
Yeah.
So restaurants out there, man, hit us up.
If you sell tacos, we're your guy.
There you go, man. We'll go ahead and start plugging everybody in. But of course, man, among that, I mean, we're gonna have options for sponsorships. For those out there that have a business and want to be able to plug it in. Not just that, but also jump on here. I mean, we talked about inviting different people from different, different sides of life. As far as no matter what they're doing, but definitely have them in here and join us, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. I like it, and I like bringing Yarrington on. I like to,
Oh yeah,
I like to bring in different black belts, different.
And after y'all can roll, not me, but
Yeah.
we'll do a live roll. Like,
Sure.
all right, yeah, there you go. Like, I'll make sure I wear crutches. I'm like, hey man, I can't. Only run water.
And in this wheelchair.
I know.
Yeah.
But man, but definitely have fun with it, man. And and that's kind of why I like that name, because it's humorous and it's just like, dude, like it's home. And for me, it just makes sense. But as it progresses, man, I mean, we're gonna be plugging this in. We're gonna be bringing more.
And we'll get better at this shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I feel bad. I'm like, I'm trying to run outside and shit, man. So sorry about that.
Yeah, dude, no, dude, I'll go ahead and I'm gonna start working on my spelling, dude. So I'm gonna win a spelling bee plaque, put it up there. People know I'm a champion somewhere.
Mm-hmm. That's something.
There you go. But man, but like we talked earlier, man. I mean, the parking lot, it's in front of us, dude. There's a lot of parking for those that are coming through. Waterburger's right next to the parking spot. We talked about the traffic. People going through there every day. Being able to advertise, let people know, man. Not just the podcast, but of course, the academy here. And man, like I said, I mean, we walked it earlier, bro. It's changing slowly, or it's a new time. I mean, it's actually changing pretty quick, but it's looking better.
Yeah,
I'm excited for you guys, man.
Appreciate you. Yeah, it's a lot of work, a lot of attending to something that's not a 9 to 5, and so really, I'm having a great time doing this and learning the business. I'm a white belt in business, so I got some. My girlfriend, she's a G in business, and then I've got a couple of other friends that are alongside with Garrington, a couple of other guys that I can call up and say, hey man, this is going on. I'm thinking this, and pretty much just learn my learn my lessons.
Yeah, you see, and the thing about it too, man, you're talking earlier, man. I mean, of course, you had somebody drop in, and we were talking about the fact that this is going to open up doors for a lot of people, man. Not just in the jiu-jitsu world, but if you're a business owner, man, you can, hey, when I do that, okay, you know what, it might get you more business. You never know.
You never know. So we like this spot, and we really like this right off of 410. We could see, if you open up the 410s right there. So like the fact that you can exit and then on ramp is just
like a dive.
Yeah, so super convenient. We're going to be here for quite a while. We will be expanding, but this will remain HQ.
Nice, bro. I like that. Maybe rent that restaurant up front. There we go. We'll see.
This.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Stop being used. We'll put mats on there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it.
It smells like chicken in here.
Yeah, what are you cooking? I'll be like, that's a tacos part.
It's in the wall.
Takedowns, man. There you go. But bro, like I said, dude, I mean, and the thing, throughout the years, bro, I mean, we talked about different academies that we started off with, different people that we've been able to train with. Me, for myself, I used to do a lot of seminars back in the day. A lot of them, ironically, were always like Crossing Gracie student related, man. Where Ray Diogo, Master Crossing Gracie Senior himself, Hansel and Austin, I went out there once, but there's a lot of good people, man. And one of the things I always liked about these seminars when they came to jiu-jitsu professors was that a lot of them were funny, bro. They were like comedians, dude. They were making fun, and I was just like, man, like, you know what? That's kind of what I was like, dude, I want to do that. When I started teaching, I would make it comfortable to where people were like, okay, yeah, okay. Then I would make them do it. That's the drill, man.
I remember going to up to Travis Luter School when I was in Powerhouse.
Yeah.
Me, Jamie, and Blasphemous, Jason.
Yes.
We went up there, and man, we were rolling afterwards. We went out to lunch, and I was thinking, I was like, oh, I'll do like there's probably about 8 of us, and I was still a white belt, but I remember it dawned on me like, jiu-jitsu people are funny. I mean, like they seem to be like, they're just like funny, smart. I think it does bring out the best in me. And some people I know, a lot of people I know, that it brings out the best in them. I know for me, my personal struggles in my past definitely has helped out with that. So. I'm no better, I'm no more than anybody else walking through the door,
Oh, yeah. You see, and the fact that you're using this for what you're doing now and have that opportunity and opening up doors for other people like yourself back when, or myself back when. I mean, now, when I started looking for a place for me, is because I was like, man, I want to learn how to fight. Got handled in Austin. Then I came out here and I said, yeah, bro. And I said, you know what?
I need time for some karate.
I know, dude. No, this guy is big old Samoan wrestling dude, man. But and it was, and the thing about it is that he didn't beat me up. He just wrestled me, man. So where I couldn't do anything, and I was just like, damn, did I get out? Like that was it, But the fact that I was like, you know what? I want to learn how to fight, and I was training so hard that after a while I forgot about fighting. I was just training, and I fell in love with it, and I was just like, wow, dude, like it saved my life for the most part. I could probably been in jail or who knows, dude, but it just kind of. It took me a while to even think about, like, oh damn, like why I even got into it. And before I knew it, man, I was just like, dude, I want to learn. I want to keep learning. I want to teach. I want to eventually, like, I initially wanted to open up my own place. I tried it. I had a small run, but like we talked earlier, like the power went out.
We didn't pay the bill.
I know. Like we talked earlier, man. When it comes to like opportunity, man, it's just like when it happened, it was just like, you know what, man, like. When I opened up the school, I had mats and I had students, but it was like there was no structure, there was no business savvy, no business, and that's something obviously, like you said, it's like now you got good people behind you, helping you, guiding you, letting you know, like, hey, this is what's worked, what doesn't, and of course at the same time, making your own decisions when it comes to like, okay, let's try this, let's try something else, or like you said, you have to kind of tweak it a little bit to get the facility you did now, just because of the square footage, but it makes sense and it's gonna work, man.
Yeah, and I think, man, for me, failure is a very important part of this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have to, man. I mean, there's no way. It's like if you keep winning at life, it's just like in fighting. If you keep fighting people that you're better than, you're never gonna know how good you are, man, because you're always. You know what I mean? Like you gotta test yourself, and you gotta see somebody and be like, oh man, I want to compete against this guy or fight this guy just to see where you're at. Because, like I said, even with Mike, dude, when I was there, I went with this one Hensel Gracie purple belt at the time, and he was so good, man, so fluent. I was just like, damn. I was like, dude, I want to roll with this dude, not because I wanted to beat him, but he was like going through people like crazy, and when I rolled with him, man, like I was just like, damn. Dude, like it was like two lizards, bro, just scrambling and doing transitions and counters, and everybody, all the guys there were we stopped and it was up, and everybody just there like watching us, bro. They were like, dude, that was like freaking amazing, bro. Like and I was just like, damn. And of course, nobody videotaped it, man. That's what killed me. And everybody had video cameras, old school, little camcorder, but nobody grabbed it, dude. I was just like, man, what the? But yeah, man, you gotta test yourself and. Like you said, all walks of life come in here and people want to just learn and add to what they're doing, or maybe.
How's it going, man? Doing good. You all right?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm looking for the cycling class.
It's right around the corner. Yeah, you go down, take a left, and it's going to be the second. It'll be that door.
Okay, I see you got that shirt on.
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, we're opening up. We're on a podcast. And we'll be opening pretty soon. Probably for everybody. Probably in a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Okay, because I got two little boys. I got a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old that I would want to try to get involved or something like that.
Okay, well let's. I'll get your info. And then we'll just stay in contact. Yeah, we'll be having kids classes, and they'll probably be starting around 4:35.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
All right. What was your name?
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
You wouldn't believe it.
Hey, we just had Bruce Lee walk through
There you go, man. There you go.
All right, cool, man.
But
Coach David.
Coach David,
Yes, sir.
if you want me to leave my information,
Please. Right here.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you guys, man.
Yes, of course, dude.
I need to get my boys in some kind of structure in their life,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We agree. Yeah, definitely. That's what we're talking about right now. Just the fact that martial arts has kind of kept us in the right track.
Yeah.
Just because training and so tired. You go home. When you go home, you're so tired. You don't want to do anything else, man. But definitely give you structure and all that great stuff. Definitely agree.
Okay, man, this is my information right here, man.
Yeah,
Please
I'll
call
shoot
me,
you a
man.
text. I will.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Bruce. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Be good. All right, there you go.
Bye. Got celebrities in here and that. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, that's great, brother.
No, for sure. But yeah, man, everybody, guys, of course, Combat Social Club on Facebook, Instagram, the website, of course. course, you know, www.
CombatSocialClub.com.
Yes, sir. And I was gonna say the website, because I know you guys are still adding to it. But I mean, they can go on there and see as far as the scheduling. Which you guys have to schedule.
So one thing I do want to point out is that like we will eventually have Thai boxing classes. We will eventually have MMA classes, but just not yet.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna crawl and toddle, and then we'll hit it. You know. Once everything, the dust starts to settle, we'll start plugging in these other classes. Just a heads up. So please, I know that on the website we say, you know, we offer Thai boxing and Thai, or Thai boxing and MMA. That's going to be
coming
on.
Yeah.
So anybody who shows up, we make them aware of.
Right.
Jiu-jitsu's coming first, and then we will, you know, get our way into Thai boxing.
No, for sure, man. Like you said, I mean, you're still working on, you know, possibly getting somebody else in here, you know, scheduling once everything's set, then be ready to go, man. Well, if you need somebody to teach MMA, then I'll do it, bro. I'll
do it. Yeah.
I poke? No,
That's the defense. Yeah, Oscar's here. He's going to be teaching. So, you know, we haven't hammered anything out yet, but he's kind of waiting in the wings and waiting to be told, you know, waiting for his cue. You know?
Oh, no, for sure, man. But of course, man, everybody out there, bro, follow us up. The YouTube channel, man, subscribe. The Fight Card Podcast. The segment is going to be on the Tacos and Takedowns. Like I said, sponsors out there, man, hit us up. You know, you want to jump on this, you know, definitely appreciate the help. And look forward to content, man. We're going to be talking, maybe crack a joke or two. We'll see. We'll go over a little submission and throw back.
There you go. But, we have, we're going to be doing a grand opening. We'll have taco trucks. We'll have chicken trucks. We'll have some hot dogs and raspas. And then we're also going to have, like, talk to a buddy of mine. He owns the OG Traditions Car Club.
Oh, that's right.
So we'll have a bunch of low riders out here, no car show. So, you know, we're gonna end up having a nice little grand opening.
Nice, man. I didn't even know all that, but now you heard it here, man, for sure. But brother, thank you.
Yes, thank you, dude.
Everybody out there, of course, man. Coach David Longoria, Spider, the Fight Card Podcast, Tacos and Takedowns. Till next time, follow up.